And we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
And now, all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
St. Louis Cardinals.
And towing the slab, Bob Gibson. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. We'll also go the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. Hank Thompson steps into the box. Ball to strike. Fastball for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. As per usual, one of the best players in the sport, Josh Gibson.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach. Uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
The 3-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Two down, nobody on. Left field. And he dropped it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in there.
He made it
beat
safe.
the tag. It's a double.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Buck Leonard digging in now. Next offering is fouled back. Way
That's a ball.
Inside. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Shane Deans tosses to first. Inning over. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound now, Bill Foster. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ted Simmons
Lead
now
off
at the plate.
this afternoon, the catcher, number 23, Ted Simmons.
And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Second, the first baseman, number 5,
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support. They'll see what they can do for him.
With an ace on the bump, it's crucial not to become complacent. This lineup still has a job to do if they're going to come away with a win.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Albert Pujols. Way out front for strike 2. That
That's
one
a ball.
just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Next offering way off the plate. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Turkey Stearns.
Turkey Stearns.
Gets him to chase after that one. And a 1-2.
That's ball two.
Missed. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Struck him out swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Mule Suttles stepping in now. Next
Ball
pitch
match
off the
outside.
play. 3-1. Draws the walk there.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Pop Lloyd.
Pop Lloyd steps in now. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. Good eye in that spot. Pitch kicks away.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Rap Dixon digging in now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Suttles leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Scott Rowland.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
That one
That's
missed.
ball 2.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's Foster with the payoff pitch. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Foster delivers. Out in front and foul to the left side. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Foster with the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, the right fielder,
Lars
number 21.
digs in now. The 1-1. And there's a ball. One run across to the frame so far here on opening day. There goes Brock. Pitching for a strike. Gets it too late for the throw. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. That one missing inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two on the way. And ball four, two aboard.
Batting in, the second baseman, Red Shane.
First and second, one out. Red Shane. Next up for the Cardinals. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Two on, one out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit. Flying around third is Brock. The run comes in from second to third. Tag. Got him.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Bob Gibson will hit next. Next offering misses down and away. Shane Deans off of first with two away. That one finds the zone. 2-2. Got him swinging. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. But two runs for him and they jump ahead. End of two here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cardinals 2, the Rays nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Bill Foster.
Bill Foster.
The 1-1. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 33.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Hank Thompson getting ready to hit. Just
that ball went out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, John.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at first, one away. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Bismacky at the plate now. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Leonard.
Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Buck Leonard. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's off the inside corner.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So the Rays strand a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And it skips into dirt. Foul ball. Two and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Albert Pujols next up for the Cardinals. The 1-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located. I like that little 2-seam arm side run to the outside corner of the plate.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
You feel like
everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
So 2 down. Scott Rowland digs in now. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And that
Too
was a
high.
little bit
Ball.
high.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ball 4.
So a
Take
walk
your bait.
puts runners at first and second.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Lou Brock next up for the Cardinals. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Tag, got
He's
it.
out.
What a throw to end the inning.
Rise up, it's true. Come on and rise up, rise up. That's you. Come on and rise up. Put it in action. Go mad with it. Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on and. Body in motion, heart on fire. Train through the heat.
Start of the
Leading
4th,
off for the
and stepping in for the
center
Rays,
fielder,
Turkey Stearns.
Stearns.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. In the air to left center. Brock on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder,
Mule
number
Suttles,
9,
the next to hit.
Suttles.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Cards leading by 3 here on opening day. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now it's the second baseman, Pop Lloyd. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Rays go in order. 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock.
Number 20,
If there's nobody on in
Lou
front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one lifted to left. Suttles settles under this one, and there's one away.
Up next,
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this
number
one.
21, Lars Nootbaar.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Curve in the dirt. And they'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Second baseman, Red.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Red Schoendienst. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. On to Buck. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Cardinals 3, the Rays nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Rap Dixon. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the pitcher, number
Dominant
26,
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Bill Foster digging in now. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Uh-oh, that got him.
That ball
you
got
never
him.
want to hit the opposing pitcher.
The right fielder, number 33.
First and second, no outs. Hank Thompson digging in now. Base hit. Dixon around third. Safe.
Safe, I said he's safe.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
First and second and nobody out. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Here's a 1-1.
Could be
ball
some
two.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2.
Ball
Just
three.
missed.
That's a really good take.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Two aboard with 1 out. Bismacky now at the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. Just
Ball, that's
misses
out.
the mark outside the zone. This one in the air right field. Newt Barr on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Buck.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Buck Leonard. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's the 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Andy Cooper. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Bob Gibson getting ready to hit.
The pitcher, Bob Gibson.
Ball, that's out.
It can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And him out front for strike 3.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Ted Simmons. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Way outside, ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 6.
So a man at first. Now up for St. Louis, Stan Musial. Swings through that.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
That's down and in. Pujols off of first with 2 away.
That's out.
2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Scott Rowland would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
First and second, 2 outs. Scott Rowland, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. The 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. So the Cards strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay top 3, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on the daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought I was at the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? How you think I feel? Magnificent. Universe wrote my song, I'm just ad-libbing.
At the plate, Turkey Stearns.
The center fielder, Turkey Stearns.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mule Suttles next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two down. And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Bob Gibson done for the day. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Pitching for the
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Gordon Graceffo.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now, Pop Lloyd. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Redbirds trying to protect a 2-run lead here on opening day. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. The Rays with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the dirt. And a payoff pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Redbirds bullpen comes through. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Cardinals 3, the Rays 1.
I can taste it when the bass hit. It's a facelift. Take another one. Don't chase it. Trey skating on this beat. It's a Trey flip. I just want a milli and a rich milli.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now one for St. Louis. Mason Wynn. Cooper with the 2-1. That one hit to right. Thompson on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Lou Brock next up for the Cardinals.
Lou Brock.
And that clips the inside corner. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Baker also throwing. And a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Strike 2. High fly ball, right field. Thompson moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 3, the Rays 1. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Yandy Diaz.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And that skips in the dirt. Strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson.
The catcher, Josh Gibson.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Two now. Curve in the dirt.
That's low.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Jojo Romero on to pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Victor Scott, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. So a man aboard next to hit, Biz Mackey. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matt Swanson, the closer, is getting loose. O'Brien warming up as well. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. On the ground to third.
That ball's foul.
And foul ball. Tying run at the plate. That misses.
At the ball.
2-2. Good eye
That's
right
ball
there.
3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball. Shane Deans throws to first in time, and that's the inning. One left for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Baker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The second baseman, Red. Shane Dean.
This one popped up. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Victor
Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the ground right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
So back to the top of the order. And here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That ends the frame. And down in order go the Cardinals. And the score stays 3-1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Buck Leonard. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Turkey Stern stepping to the plate now.
The center fielder, number 8, Turkey Stern.
To the right side, and that one handled. One at second. Throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Mule Suttles next to hit for the Rays. The 2-1. That one missed. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Tom Lloyd.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here for the Rays. Chandler Simpson getting some more speed on the bases. Now it's the second baseman, Pop Lloyd.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Two on, one out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jojo Romero is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Matt Swanson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Cardinals trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Just
Don't
missed.
off the plate. Ball 2.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Rays strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
And it remains 2-2. Now one missed. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
The center fielder, number 6.
Here's the center fielder, Stan Musial. Spits the plate, and a count now even up.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left field. And it drops in. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Now quick throw to first. Musial back in on a dive. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Not close with that one. Full count now. Musial, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. On to Leonard for the inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Cards on top 3-1. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Junior Caminero.
Well, last chance for him here, hoping he can be a catalyst for some type of 9th inning comeback.
The 3-1. And a swing and a miss there. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Thompson to hit now. And that skips into dirt. The 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Wow, I'll tell you, things start feeling pretty dicey when you're tracking one into the corner like that. So I love the effort to leave his feet to make an awesome leaping catch. Timed it just right and held on for the out. Definitely a highlight reel play.
So they're down to their final out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Gibson. Swanson going for save number 1 in this spot. Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. 3-1 now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman,
Biz Mackey next to hit for the Rays. Right down the chute. Going to count 1-2. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Buck Leonard. Here's a 1-1. Into center. Musial chases after it. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Matt Swanson won't go any further. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Riley
Cardinals,
O'Brien gets handed the
61,
rock out of the pen. The
Riley
offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Turkey Stearns next to hit for the Rays. To third. And that is that. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Edwin Uceda. Stepping in, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. In the air, right field. Thompson on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Next to
the
hit,
left
Lou
fielder,
Brock.
number 20, Lou Brock.
2-1 down. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Clevenger getting loose as well. Got him swinging.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. He represents the winning run. Trying to send this to extra innings. Way out front for strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Set down on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. So no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for the
We're
Cardinals,
back and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Ryan Stanek. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. One and 2 here. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. A swing and a miss. Speed with a fastball.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That's ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. The 2-2 on the way. That one is
that pitch is
upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Number 67 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And that's ball 4.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Dixon.
Go ahead run on base. Dixon will hit next.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Quick toss to first. Lloyd back on a dive. Runner takes off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the pitcher, Edwin.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Carlos Pena.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Look out!
Hey, that ball
And
got
it hit him.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 33.
First and second, 2 outs. Hank Thompson, the next to hit. Two on, 2 outs. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays.
here at extras,
Number
and a new
16,
pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Garrett Clevenger. Here's the second baseman, Red Shades.
The second baseman.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pitch
That's the
misses. Ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, number 15. He represents the winning run.
Sorry.
And that's in for a strike. And the count's full. 3-2.
Outside,
The
ball
pitch
four.
is outside and ball 4. And now the winning run is on base. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ted Simmons.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball,
That's a
that's
little
down.
bit low. Two and 1 now. Next
Ball,
offering
that's off
is
the plate.
outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
3-1 is on the way. Line and a base hitting to right. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And here's the first baseman, Albert Pujols. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Inside, ball 3.
The count is 3-1.
He knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And they're all loaded up.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 6.
Stan Musial. Next up for the Cardinals.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can wait for him. Strike 3, frozen with the front door slider.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Cole Sulser.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Here's a 2-1. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Cardinals walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm frontin' on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones of Buelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangstar. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Mare.
Yeah. You stupid. Back like they never left.